Hello everyone, this is your weather on the fly outlook and discussion for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Update concerning convective outlook days 1 to 3. For today, there is an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms from southeastern Oklahoma and northeastern Texas, east-southeastward to southwestern Alabama, and western parts of the Florida Panhandle. A strong upper trough and low will shift eastward across the central and southern plains and into the Mississippi Valley overnight. As this occurs, a deepening surface low will shift out of the Oklahoma vicinity northeastward, reaching Illinois by the end of the period while occluding with time. Meanwhile, a cold front will sweep steadily eastward, reaching the west slopes of the Appalachians late. Severe thunderstorms, with a threat for tornadoes, damaging winds, and isolated hail are possible today from eastern portions of the southern plains into the lower Mississippi Valley, and southeast with a couple strong tornadoes will be possible. For Wednesday, there is an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of eastern South Carolina, eastern North Carolina, and southeastern Virginia. The center of a broad and deep, occluding surface cyclone still appears likely to migrate across the lower Great Lakes region into southwestern Quebec during this period. Associated strong lower and mid-tropospheric wind fields are likely to impact a broad area east of the Rockies through the Atlantic seaboard, initially including south-southwesterly flow on the order of 50 to 70 plus knots around 850 millibar layer, east of deepening surface troughing to the lee of the Blue Ridge. It appears that this jet core will gradually shift eastward into and across the mid-Atlantic coast by late afternoon, well in advance of the primary cold front, which might not advance east of the Appalachians until Wednesday evening. Guidance continues to indicate that more the substantive low-level moisture return off a modifying Gulf boundary layer will become cut off across the northeastern Gulf vicinity by early Wednesday. However, it remains suggestive that a developing return flow off the Atlantic will augment moistening across and inland the Carolina coast. An intensifying line of thunderstorms may become capable of producing strong, damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadoes, as it overspreads the eastern Carolinas and southeastern Virginia mid-Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon. For Thursday, as the center of a broad and deep, occluding cyclone migrates into southwestern Quebec by early Thursday, a significant trailing cold front is forecast to have overspread much of the Gulf Basin. It does appear that the boundary layer may begin to undergo substantive modification across the southwestern Gulf Basin, northward toward lower Texas coastal areas by late Thursday night. However, dry, stable conditions are likely to prevail across much of the southern Great Plains, as renewed cyclogenesis occurs to the lee of the Colorado Rockies. Beneath a generally confluent mid-level flow regime, it still appears that the cyclone, and supporting mid-level shortwave perturbation emerging from larger-scale troughing progressing inland of the Pacific coast, will weaken while shifting eastward through the central Great Plains Thursday night into early Friday. Trailing the lead shortwave, models indicate that a more prominent mid-level shortwave trough will dig inland across central southern California and into the lower Colorado Valley by Friday morning. Cold mid-level air overspreading central California through the southern Great Basin and portions of the southern Rockies, in association with these developments, is likely to contribute to weak destabilization with daytime heating. It appears that this will become sufficient to support widely scattered weak thunderstorm activity. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe for the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks.